Hello. Hello, old beans. Hope you're all good. Thanks for coming in. I could have started earlier, but I was eating Scotch eggs. Yeah. Today's stream is going to be later and shorter than yesterday's by the look of it. Sorry. Oh, I feel much better. Ish. Definitely am much better though. That's the main thing. Anyway, let me just find a Namalsk server. I've said I'm doing Namalsk, so let me just find one. That one will do. They were good. They were really good. They came from Waitrose. They were in the fridge section, and it said on the packet runny Scotch eggs. So you whack them in the oven for 15 minutes, and out they comes. You know, they were good. I have to say, yeah. Let's have some coffee. I had two as well. And a sandwich. I had a prawn mayo sandwich as well. I've done all the gluten. I had 2 gluteolytic tablets. Hopefully I'll make it through. I had 2 Scotch eggs and a sandwich. I've had more gluten than I should have done, but it'll be fine. I've got the tablets. It'll be okay. Notifications did not come late today. Yeah, I've only just started. I've started late. Is the problem? Yeah, I've started late. It was cold when I walked the dog, and my face is just like fucking numb still now. And I just, yeah, I don't know. If it hadn't been the lack of streams this week, I'd have been off today, I think. I just feel fucking knackered. I'm still getting better. I still feel much better than I did, but my lungs are a bit clogged, and I'm just a bit run down, I think. But I'm going to do a shorter stream. Like the best I can do is probably 4 or 5 hours, which it's not ideal. It's just the start of a new year, and I'm gone properly part-time now, you know. But the missus is back tomorrow, and then I'll be back to streaming my regular schedule on Sunday, which will be nice, you know. Looking forward to it. I'll lend you my beard. Oh, my face is real cold. You feel much better even after the match yesterday. Do you know what? I hadn't even given it any thought, Cayuga. I hadn't even given it any thought. Liverpool were not good at all, but I put it on, and I fell asleep. I like I said, I feel a bit run down. I put the game on and I fell asleep and woke up at half time. I missed the entire first half. I don't think I did, Funky. I think I'm just seeing what I'm seeing. Liverpool are not looking exactly ruthless right now. They're looking a little bit like they're in a blip. It's a good time, though. Losing in the League Cup is a good wake-up call. They've got Accrington Stanley at the weekend. Who are they? Exactly. So they can rest some players. They can have a little bit of a, like, do a bit of soul searching, right? They need to come back strong in the next league game, right? So play a few squad players, get through the FA Cup weekend, and then realise that they need to start winning again. And I think it might be a good thing. See, though. Oh, God. I don't think they were watching for injuries. I think that they're just not playing great at the moment. They were poor against United. They were poor again. That's 2 games running, you know. Hit 1,000 hours in DayZ. Blimey. Hopefully you keep enjoying the game, dude. Frigid Ohio. Blimey. Sounds like a character in a Carry On film. Well, I hope it warms up. Quack attack. Yeah, my head cold's kind of going. I just feel a bit run down at the moment, to be honest. I've not had a particularly busy morning, but I didn't sleep great. Walking the dog felt like a massive chore, although it was quite nice. The ground was frozen, which made it nice. We could go around walking around in muddy fields, and the dog didn't get muddy, and I didn't get wet.
Cheers.
You know? That was quite nice. So it was properly cold, which helped. It's only like 0 degrees, but everything was still frosty, which was kind of cool. I quite enjoyed the walk, but I don't know. I had to go shopping as well. I went shopping. This is just the way my brain is functioning right now. I had to get peas. Like what we tend to do when we give the dog his kibble in the evening, we put some kind of veg in it, like quite often peas, just to give him a little bit of fibre, right? And he has a few other things. Yesterday he had some broccoli, the day before he had a carrot, whatever. But I haven't had peas, and I needed to get some. So I went to the shop to get peas. I was getting peas, bruv, innit? I was getting peas, right? So I went to the shop specifically for peas. And then I went in and I bought Scotch eggs, a sandwich, a paella for tomorrow, a prawn cocktail for tomorrow. So me and the missus have got some dinner. Had a look round. walked out, got to the car, got in the car, drove halfway out the car park and remembered I'd not got the peas and then had to turn around and go back. And that about surmises my day, I would say. That's about as good as the thing has happened, at least I remembered. But yeah, I feel really run down this week. Fucking cold. Only a cold. When you went to Barbados, where did you stay? I think it was a hotel called King's Beach. It might have been called King's Beach. It was on the same side as that really fancy hotel, but a bit further up. And I can't... I think it was called King's Beach. It was only a kind of middle-in hotel. It was fine though, all-inclusive, right on the beach. It was quite good. Is that mysterious fog near you? What, the fog? It's just fog, innit, bruv? It's just fog, bruv. Yeah, I have... That's all it is. I've got a bit of brain frog. I've not... Brain frog, yeah. Ribbit. No big deal. Mate, that doesn't sound good. Sciatica and I presume you mean discs, not dicks. If you've got dicks, then you're either unlucky or lucky, so to speak. You know, like double dicking. I don't know where I'm going with. I'm sure you mean disc, not dick. I think there's a rumble of an event going on. You have Friday and Saturday to recover from your cold. Yeah, you're right. Tomorrow I might... I've only got to pick the missus up from the airfield. The airfield, yeah, I'm going to the airfield. Yeah, there is an event on the way. I hate this spawn. Like, we had to travel all this way. I need to suicide. I'm not staying as this lady. I'd be quite happy with the spawn, but... Oh, fuck me. There's nowhere to kill yourself. Yeah, I'm picking the missus up from the airfield. She's done a raid. She's doing a raid. So I started watching the SAS Rogue Heroes last night. And I've seen 4 episodes now. It is good. I like it. It's very good. I could just reach those power lines. I could sort myself out, couldn't I? How do I find this map server on DayZ? Gambit, I don't give out the server I'm in. It's really easy to find in the Namalsk server. You just go in the launcher, search for Namalsk, and then pick one. But I don't give out the particular server I'm in. That would be kind of suicide to do, you know. But yeah, Renegade... yeah, SAS Renegade Heroes is good. Try jumping up the power lines. Well, they won't really electrocute me. I'll just run towards the shot. It's in this little base here. We maybe might run in, get some loot, and then run out, and then stash it for when we're Burnside. You never know. Right, let me stop here for a sec. I'm not actually sitting in my desk properly. Guten Morning. Gluten Morning. Guten Morgen even. Yeah, hello. Heard a shot from him. There's only one door closed. Alright, looks like we're going to take the suicide then. What the fuck was going on there? I wasn't even being hit. That's weird, isn't it? There's some weird decent going on there. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come, because if it is, I'm going to be salty as fuck. If that happened when it actually mattered, I'd be a bit pissed off, you know? Do you enjoy Namalsk more than Sakal? Not right now. I think Sakal does need some more work, but I've played a lot more Sakal in the last few months than Namalsk. Oh, that's nice. We're actually nearer to where we want to be. is that little? I'm going to say how is that little? Really? That doesn't make no sense.
TRMZ love.
Right. So there's someone shooting near the town. That's the second gun, I think. Miss Mallard, thank you very much for the support. Blazed Hornet, thank you as well. Sorry I missed your one. Thank you very much for the resub. Gambit, thank you for the super chat. Dear me. Is it really a good idea to go on a cold map? I just fancied a change, you know. I was trying to work out what to do. I've done a load of Deer Isle. I'm not particularly enamoured with winter right now. But Namalsk is a much smaller map, so quicker to the action. I just thought I'd give it a whirl for a bit, but... yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure what to do today. I know I'm only going to do 4 or 5 hours, and I didn't really want to start Deer Isle. It didn't feel like quite enough time, so I just thought, what map can you do a lot on in 4 or 5 hours? And this map is definitely the one. You can do a lot on Namalsk in that amount of time, for sure. So, there is a zombie aggroed underneath those 3 silos. Silos are normally where you get the better loot. Fun to see you hold down Candy Cane. I don't think I've ever held down Candy Cane. I usually go there and either die or kill people and then leave. I've not got the patience for holding down somewhere. Come on, give me loots, baby. What? Somebody must have been here recent, like. Just make sure there's no loot on here. There's no loot on here. Gloves are already damaged from one ladder. What a crock of shit. Oh, nice. So no frostbite for us then. Feeling a little bit laggy. Someone's definitely been here recently. This is normally when you get shot in the back. You can see zombies on roofs all over the place. That means that someone's been through and shut the Zeds and then they're popped up on the roof. So the chances of getting loot are somewhat diminished. Oh, scope. Is that a gun on the end? It's a carbine. Okay, well, we've got some stuff. We just need to trick the map into giving me some CR527 rounds now. Lighter. Right, actually are finding okay loot. Could kill some Millie Zeds. We might get some SKS rounds from a zombie, mightn't we? Or in this case, some carbine rounds. Insulation, that's medium, let's take that. Oh no, let's take the one with more space. Bottle. High insulation. Oh, knifey booties, pristine knifey booties as well. Sing Hosanna. Right. Need to go and get some sticks. Shovel? I'll have the shovel over that. That's definitely a keeper. One heavy hit to the noggin and they're on con. There's normally some sticks over this side. Just going to grab a couple of sticks and then make a fire on top of that roof. think there's normally sticks over here, isn't there? Did I imagine it? I must have imagined it. Oh well, no fire for us then. Miss Mallard, thank you again. Cheers for the subscribing and resubscribing. 83 months of it as well. Holy shit, thank you. No. So I need to go to the well, which is where those shots were just coming from. I always craft rags with a shovel, me. Captain Sea Ray, well, it's changed a lot as standalone in the last 4 or 5 years, and it's changed a hell of a lot since the early days. Holy shit. Where we'd probably die. Oh no, we're okay. Can get bullets up here sometimes as well. If you're very lucky. Oh! Daniel Rowe, thank you for the follow on the YouTubes. Thank you. There'll be a fire over there somewhere. What I need now is a knife. Well, and a vest and a few other things too, but a knife in particular. I've not watched Black Summer, no. Excuse me. I might be starting to get the gluten burps. Apologies if I do, guys. That won't be good. It will be self-inflicted, though, so that's alright, isn't it? I don't need that many, do I? I've already got the rope. It's a Magnum, I think. Let's get back to the safety. Must have hit me in the arm. If it hit me anywhere else, I'd be dead, I think. Was it a Magnum? I'm starting to doubt myself now. I think it was a Magnum. What's the rumbling? The Namalsk gods have had gluten.
Boom.
It's an event that happens on Namalsk. An alien lore event. 4 knocks you one con. And knocks a lot of health off if you're indoors. Just don't want to move for a minute.
You are wearing sunglasses at night.
I'm cool. There we go. That helps a little, yeah. That's a good shout. It wasn't nighttime when I put them on, okay?
This Namalsk nap break brought to you by PC Specialist.
Malikia, thank you very much for the support. And Saxmo, thank you as well. Cheers for the heads up. I'd forgotten I'd put them on. Could hear the dude shivering downstairs. That was a mine somewhere over by one of the barracks. I ain't got time for this shit.
Glad to see a Namalsk stream. Cheers.
Come on, dude. I think he was AFK. I think somebody went AFK. So whoever killed that might not know I'm here, so we can just wait and hopefully get a kill in a sec. Big Slap, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you very much. Zombies aggroing to the right.
Hey, what's up, bitches? I see you fucking face, man.
Okay.
You hit the landmine, huh?
No, I didn't hit the landmine. There's a guy in my house.
Uh-huh, yes.
I think he's looting a dead guy. You okay? What the hell's that? He opened that thing. He must be in the container, mustn't he? What? How is that zombie not aggroed on him? He's in that. I'm sure he's in that container. Oh, that was more like than judgment. I tell you that for free. Let's just retire now. I'm not hitting any better shots than that. That's the guy that killed me. Sorry, tried to kill me. Just a little bit of a premonition there. There's a CR. Oh, I thought it was a Magnum. Dude's got the same gun as I have. Where's the knife gone? Oh, it's gone there. Come on. This is not proving easy for me. I haven't got the savvy for this. Right, I've got rope. I don't need rope. It's got 2 rope. Alright, that's disinfected as well. Could do with a bag, but I think I'd like to get away from here. That water's probably clean. Probably. So there is somebody else dead inside our factory building as well. Somebody got knifed by a fresh spawn. Somebody else was inside the house. Yeah, I should have took the BDU pants now. I mean, I did mean to, but never mind, I'm not going back. I had him in my hand and I meant to switch him over, but yeah. Shit happens. We'll be alright, don't worry, we'll be alright. Oh, dear me. So I guess we're kind of primed for a trip to the outpost now, aren't we? They're no good. They need to be quite a lot of gear, actually. Gonna need about 20 sticks. And probably drop that for a fishing rod too. Shall we just see if this water's clean or not? There's only one way to find out, I'd say.
Afternoon. Almost a year of subbing. Wow, how cool. Cheers, mate.
Dan, thank you very much for the year of subscribing. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Cheers for that. Thank you very much. LUFC Tommy, thank you for the 17. Cheers for the support as well, dude. Thank you. Mr. Big Slap, thanks for the 3 months. Oh, dear me. Got a long stick. I'm going to need a shitload of sticks. I'm going to need to maybe get some bark for kindling. I think I've got 6 rags. I can just use the rags. That'll be alright. I think we're going to go to the outpost. You know, like it wouldn't be me playing this map unless I took a trip to the outpost, basically. Yeah, the Aurora Borealis is looking pretty decent. I'd like to see that in real life properly. We did see it in the UK much earlier in the year. We had it around, well, quite south in England, so I did see some of it, but not as nice as that. Only sort of faint in comparison. should be using this or not. I don't know. Like, but where can I save some space? There. I'd like to fill this up with sticks completely. Yeah, the sunglasses save a couple of spaces as well, wouldn't they? That's a good point. Excuse me. I could maybe make a couple of fishing hooks and then drop the hooks as well. Sorry, drop the bones. Oh, that's 15. God, this knife gets damaged so quick. Fuck me. All I've done is chop 3 trees down, and I've made 15 sticks. And the knife is badly damaged. I think that's fucking ridiculous. I know it's a kitchen knife, but come on. From worn to badly damaged, and all I did was get 15 sticks. You sound much better today. How you feeling? My head cold is going a bit more. I'm a bit more chesty today, and I do feel quite run down, but I feel a bit kind of hot and skittish, and yeah, I'm not amazing, but certainly the head cold side of things is better, and normally the rest will kind of follow, you know. So I don't know. I'm all right. My voice is feeling better. My throat is feeling better. I just feel real chesty and a bit run down. Alright, let's do them by hand then. Fuck it. Excuse me. Paul quit faking. Yeah, alright. I ain't that good of an actor. Oh. Excuse me. Do bone knives made from different animals ruin differently? I think you get the same bones. You get the same bones from everything. Whether they're pristine damaged, badly damaged or worn or whatever, that makes a difference. It's a loose ball. What you get. And I'd have done the same thing he was doing, but that's neither here nor there, is it? Now I'm revenging a helpless new spawn, you know. I could make a short out of that. Avenging angel. Not even searching their body. Well, they're both fresh spawns. You don't spawn with food on this server, so unless I needed bandages, and I've got 6 that are yeah, I've got 6 that are disinfected, so I don't need to. I can't carry any more, you know. New spawns only get a watch and 2 rags on this server, so I don't need 2 rags. Oh no, they do get heat packs actually, and I need a heat pack, so maybe it's worth it. Oh, so good. Oh, that is really good. Now it's definitely worth it, because I can carry both heat packs. Where were they? I could have took the rags as well, I suppose, actually. Fuck me, dead. What's the watch for? It's literally just for telling the time. I think the idea is that you can get familiar with what time it starts getting dark and light and such like, and start planning. I think it's really just for that. It would be great if it actually fitted on your arm. If your character wore a watch and you could tell the time, it would be kind of cool in a way. But yeah, it's not really that big of a feature in the game. The game does have real time though, so right now it's night time, so let's just say, and it's not long since gone dark, so it might be like, I don't know, 10 PM or something, but the server does have a real time. But yeah, no one ever uses them. Oh dear me. Austin, thank you. Love your YouTube videos. Thank you. Cheers for tuning in. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Hit the Jallow barn. I think we're on the wrong side of the map for that, my big. Oh, dear me. Is this server common? I mean, a server anyone could be in, yeah. That's what I mean. I'm not playing in some super secret streamer only server. Paradigm, Jampon whispered me about it last night, but it was late and I forgot to check it out, but I will have a look, yeah. I bought a watch yesterday of a level that I'm happy enough talking about. I bought a Christopher Ward yesterday. They have a sale on at the moment, and it starts today, but you could get access from yesterday if you just said you wanted access, so I did. I bought a C65 Aquatine, 38mm with a sandy white dial, so it's like they're 750 quid, but I got it for 530, which is alright. I've never owned a Christopher Ward before, but I've kind of wanted to try one for a while, so for that kind of money you can't... Like, for that kind of money, you could buy it, have it for 6 months, and probably sell it for 400 or 450 quid, and you've had it for 6 months and it's probably cost you 80 quid, you know, like, it won't be the end of the world. So just to see, like, what Christopher Ward are like, and if I like it, I'll keep it. If I don't, I'll sell it and not lose much, you know. Must have set you back at least an hour. That much? Fuck me. Fucking £500 an hour. Holy shit. Yeah, hi Jambon, you're right, dude. Oh, I feel really chesty today. So for those that aren't accusing me of faking it, I know you were joking, by the way, don't worry. I've only had a cold, but I'm asthmatic, so quite often as I'm kicking the cold, it can cause me some breathing difficulties, and that's about where I'm at now. It can make me a bit weak. I can get a bit weak, and weak as a kitten like. Take some zinc. Dirty bastard. No, it's just one of those things. It'll clear up. What's a reasonably priced starter watch? Just over $100. Get a Casio G-Shock. Matt, if you're in construction, you should be wearing a Casio G-Shock. A 5610. That's what you should be wearing. Too cold to swim. Yeah, I need to make a fire in a second. Actually, we could be... obviously I can get frostbite, but I'm just trying to put a bit of distance between me and the coast so that I don't get sniped at the fire. Oh, come on. Go. Depends on what you want in a watch. Well, presumably he wants to tell the time while he's working construction. And probably not too much else. And for that, like G-Shocks are about the most rugged watch. They're more rugged than a smartwatch. Maybe there's a few of the Garmin ones that are quite fancy and quite rugged, but G-Shocks, you can literally run them over in a steamroller, pretty much. You know, you can drop them from 10 meters onto concrete. You can take them 200 meters down under water. You can do whatever you like with them. They're bomb-proof, right? This isn't right. I am not going the right way, I think. I don't know. I'm going to make a fire in a sec. Why am I struggling here? It shouldn't be this complicated. Has the water changed, or am I just going fucking mad? Right, fuck it. Before we do anything else, let's make the fire. I need to get the plus symbol. Yeah, blame it on the sickness. That's a good idea. I agree. I stopped pre-ordering, dude. You're right, man. I meant like budget. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, even if you had like a $2,000 budget, you should, if you work in construction, you should buy a G-Shock and then spend the rest on a watch you don't wear at work or something else, like a load of whiskey. I don't know. How often do they reset servers? Servers tend to restart roughly every 4 hours. Down to the server owners though. Some restart quicker than others. Hey Mo Lemon, you're right, dude. Right, so I don't think I can dry out the tactical gloves. You'd think tactical gloves would be ringable. But nope, they ain't so tactical after all. Craft improvised hook. Whack it on the fishing rod, which I haven't actually made yet. Austin, I hope you keep enjoying the game. Thank you for the super chat, dude. Thank you. Maybe I should just go over there. I don't really know. I might go back to the little start thing. I'm a little bit befuddled as to where I am at the moment, which doesn't make sense, because I know I've not played much Namalsk, but I shouldn't have forgot the map. That doesn't seem likely.
$50 months. Thanks for all you do, including the leg breaks LUL.
Right. So we're just going to let that... That's still warming me up for a second. See if we can catch a fish. Baruchian, dude, thank you for the gifted memberships. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Knuckle. A half a century? No, that's not true. Yeah, half a century. What am I talking about? Half a century of resubscribing. Thank you. Cheers for the support, dude. Bubbles, Shilly, Angry Cabbages, cheers for the support as well. Thank you. Right, last circle. If we don't get a fish, we're going to give up. Alright, last circle. It was worth one more circle. Look, we got a fish. Oh, they have the Namalsk fishes now. Kind of a shame, really, because that fish gives you no energy, does it? I'd much rather a mackerel. You'd get more food from a mackerel. Not them ungrateful, like, you know. I need to go that way. I don't know why I'm getting a bit befuddled here. It's like the sea level's just a little bit higher than it used to be. Or I probably just crossed there. So my boots aren't actually dry. That fucking sucks. I'm going to have to make another fire on the way out, which kind of blows. I was hoping we would be okay with that, but it does take a long time to dry your boots now, which is kind of a shitter. Unless you make a improvised hand drill and... Sorry, improvised head torch. What the fucking hell? Unless you make an improvised torch and just burn it away that way. I feel like my brain is so fucking dodgy today. It's just not working. It's like a sponge that's all full of water. Except this time it's gunk. 2,000 to spend in construction, get a Garmin Tactics. That's sounds fancy. I'm a watch nerd, right, Big Oof? I'm a watch nerd. And I absolutely love them, but the idea of spending £2,000 on a Garmin scares the shit out of me. And apologies, because if it's something you need and they've got really cool things on them, I understand, right? So fair enough. But one of the things I really love about watches, like say that if you did spend £2,000 on, I don't know, say you got a Tudor, like say you got a $2,000 Tudor, you could buy one second hand. You could probably get a decent Black Bay for that kind of money nowadays, right? If you bought a Tudor Black Bay for 2,000, and then in 5 years you wanted to sell it, you'd probably sell it for 2,000, maybe slightly more, you know, but about the same as you paid for it. Whereas in 5 years, if you wanted to sell your Garmin, whatever it is, you basically might as well flush it down the toilet. And as much as they're useful and they're a tool, and I get why people want them, watches for me, they feel like they have a bit more permanence, you know, in as far as you can get most of your money back if you want to change it for something else, you know. Paul has some guy named Sam filling him in. No one called Sam's filling me in. If he is, I haven't noticed. What's one thing that you wish DayZ would add to the game? The prerequisite, I can't even say it, the prerequisite that you have to subscribe to TheRunningManZ on YouTube. Otherwise you're not allowed to play the game. That's the thing that the game really needs. What is going on here? This is not right. Everything's changed. They've changed the fucking ice sheet. I'm pretty sure the ice sheet has changed. Something's gone wrong. I don't understand. They've changed the ice sheet. I feel like the ice sheet has changed. I need to be over there though. I recognise that. I need to be over that side. I recognise that long straight bit there. I don't understand. It all looks different. Nothing has changed. Brain no working. Yeah, this is the crossover bit. You're right. Nothing's changed. It does seem like the sea is very slightly higher. Because that usually gets completely dry, and it's not getting completely dry. See? I think it has slightly changed. Just slightly. Honest, Gov, maybe it hasn't, but it does normally go dry. I think the sea levels are rising. Worm, I'm pretty sure they've changed the ice sheet
Now
too.
you know how Brooks felt when he got out of Shawshank prison.
I better get my penknife out. Anyone got a stool I can borrow? And 3 feet of rope. Regan, thank you very much for the support, dude. You fucking cheeky bastard. Excuse me. I hadn't even considered that Namalsk would have boats. That hadn't even crossed my mind. What phase is the moon? I haven't got a moon phase. Today I've got a chronograph. Chronograph. It's got a date as well. Chronograph and a date. That's what I've got. All smack. Thank you for the bits. Cheers for the support, dude. Just hopping on. How's today's life going? Yeah, all right. We got a kill. To be honest, there was this guy that had tried to shoot me. And I saw him, and I thought, I'm never going to hit that dude. And I aimed a shot vaguely in his direction and closed my eyes. And when I opened them, he was bleeding and falling down dead. And to be honest, I'm surprised I made the shot. I really am. I feel like shite. Yeah, well, he did try to shoot me, and he successfully did actually shoot me. That's true. I'd kind of forgotten that bit a bit. But when he shot me, but only like in the arm or something. It is but a flesh wound, you know. Like, it didn't cause me too much of a problem because I'm a geezer, you know. Like, no bother. Yeah, this SAS Rogue Heroes program that a few people have been recommending. It's on the BBC. It's quite interesting, actually. It's not a story that I've really known much about, and I know it's obviously entertainment, but as it says at the start, it's based on a true story, and as unbelievable as most of the stuff is in it, it's mostly true. That's kind of the tagline at the start of the show, right? But they were like, the SAS basically started by just like people that were fed up at not fighting and wanted to go, so they just went and got permission to do their own thing, and then they like had to go and steal guns and like go and raid other parts of like other allied areas and just take their vehicles and take their weapons and then fuck off and use them. You know, it's kind of cool. I didn't know any of that, and I'm sure some of it's slightly embellished, but nonetheless, it's very cool. What's it called? It's called SAS Rogue Heroes. It's on BBC. It's written by the same dude that writes Peaky Blinders, Stephen Knight. So it's a reasonably high budget thing as far as TV shows go for the BBC. You know? It is good so far. I've seen 4 episodes. Yeah, it's good. Rogue Heroes, yeah. Just imagine how good it could be if they got given the Band of Brothers budget, you know, like, and the Band of Brothers cast. Although the cast's pretty decent, to be fair. The people in it are pretty good, but yeah, it's like a more budget version, I guess. But so far, really good. My IRL sickness cough sounds like the game. That's not good, is it? Oh dear me, I feel like fucking shit. Band of Brothers is amazing, yeah. I feel like we've made it pretty well progress-wise, though. Look, that's the Quonset huts we're heading for already. So, for those that don't know Namalsk very well, we're heading out across an ice sheet. So this isn't actually part of the main map. It's part of the ice sheet where it's kind of just barren. And on one side of the map there is a frozen-in submarine, which is kind of crap for loot, but sometimes you need to get a keycard from there. And on this side there are 3 Quonset huts, and it's really quite high-tier loot. It's a really good place to go. Hence, we're doing it. Why is there no sick icon then? Because the dude in the game's not sick. Yeah, the Pulsar. Hamilton brought out a couple of reissues in the last few years. I think James Bond wore a Pulsar in one of the Sean Connery ones. I forget. I think it might have been Sean Connery, maybe Roger Moore, but one of the James Bond films he wears a Pulsar. And I think the older dude in Manhunt wears a gold one. Is Masters of the Air worth watching? I think it's worth watching. The cast is good. Obviously the story is heroic, but it's not in the same league as Band of Brothers or Pacific. It's not as good, I don't think, as SAS Rogue Heroes either. But the biggest problem with Masters of the Air is that you really struggle to get familiar with the characters, because half of the time they're sitting in a plane with masks on, and like, so spoiler alert, during a long series about planes, some of them are going to crash. But because they're all wearing masks and stuff, it's a real hard job to really keep an eye on what's going on. And it's a really tough thing to have made, I think. you don't... With Band of Brothers, you really start rooting for each individual person. If somebody doesn't make it, it's really sad, you know, like, it's a real harrowing experience. Whereas with Masters of the Air, you're more confused as to who the fuck it is, you know. A UK pro biker YouTuber is in Masters of the Air, is in the bike race. Blimey. James Bond, Roger Moore wears a pulsar in Live and Let Die. Very cool, thank you. What do I know about early 1900 Hamilton pocket watches? Fuck all. Sorry to say, dude. Stuff that goes on your wrist is what's really into me, interests me, because I find pocket watches interesting, but I've not, like, read up on them or learnt about. Oh shit, there's a dude. Might be going to log out. Oh, no way! That fucking should have connected. How did that shot not hit? Please tell me. It's always range to 200 metres, Regon, that's the minimum. I don't think he actually saw me. He's probably seen me now though. I think he was going to combat, not combat log, I think he was going to log out. So if he logs out now, oh boy. Does know what I'm doing. He knows what I'm doing. You're going to take an aim or what? You've got a Mosin. I'm sure you've got a Mosin. I am not getting frostbite in my feet. Is he ever going to aim his gun? I don't think he knows where I am. I honestly don't think he knows where I am. I think he does now. So I was trying to aggro that zombie over, but it's not going to aggro by the look of it. What the fuck is this dude doing? Oh, there he goes. Look. Is he... It's got the most... Maybe there's a friend. Maybe I'm about to get shot in the back or something. I don't understand. What is he doing? Okay, I'm gonna die with my one shot. I'd rather die and give it a go. I'm not fucking around. I've never fired against someone so negative. Ever. It's a sporter. That might explain it then. He has got a Mosin, he hasn't got any Mosin bullets. Oh, have I... Oh, they just went damp, that's okay, so I'm not risking frostbite anymore. It wasn't a Sporter, it was an AS Val. I thought it was a Sporter, but I was close enough to... Yeah. Oh, he's got MVGs. Nice. Oh, fuck off. Probably take his bag. He's bound to have a bigger bag than us, right? I'll take his bag. Been a busy boy though, isn't he? He's got ruined fishing rod. He ain't been fucking around here. He's been right busy. Busy little bee he's been. Let's take his gloves because they're going to be dry. No frostbite for us now, that's good. He's fucking hell, he's been alive ages! He's been to the other ice sheet. He's got a keycard from the boat. From the submarine. Fuck me, this guy's like... I've never known anyone put that much effort in to... That's insane. And we've got quite a lot of Mosin rounds as well. That's good. So we can ditch this. Might want to keep the scope though if we can. Actually, let's keep that, and not that. Fix rags, disinfected. Don't need that anymore.
Sort your feet out, Paul.
Sorted my feet out. I know what you're talking about. My feet are fine. You leave my feet alone. I checked them earlier, young man. I checked them earlier, I did. Right, there we go. That's that. Okay, right. I do need my lighter. Anything else that we need? I wouldn't mind keeping the AS valve for now, but... Holy shit, I've got to try try and get all of this stuff yet. Excuse me. I don't understand why that good dude was so negative. Excuse me. Belt's ruined, is it yet? Okay, I think that'll do. I've got the other gun, have I? No, I haven't got the other gun. Fuck's sake. Right, I'll leave the VSS there. I know where it is. Sorry, VS Val. I'll come back to the AS Val. I have got a few AS Val mag bullets there, but that's alright. I can see where the dead body is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come over this way and catch a couple of fish, I think. Get the plus symbol, make sure everything's dry. Then go back and kill those Zeds. Fucking hell, my breathing is really doing my nutting. What I want to do, ideally, is catch enough fish so that I can leave the fishing rod behind. That's what I'm thinking right now, basically. So, make a fire, catch enough fish to leave the rod behind. And then I can put the ASFL on my back when I go back, and I can start carrying some more stuff too. I can't leave the bag, because if I leave the bag behind, I'm fucked basically. I can't. This dude's got a lot of stuff. Yeah, leave the bag behind. It'll disappear. Like ruined stuff despawns real quick. So I need to stay near it. No idea when this server restarts either, actually, so I ought to be a bit careful about that. Let's just drop them on the ground, just for now, in case the server restarts, because then the loot will stay, but the bag will go. Make bigger bag. I don't think I've got the bag you think I've got, Martins. I can't make a bigger bag. The bag I've got is not a burlap sap courier bag. It's not. It spawns this way. It can't be made bigger. Sorry guys. In hell. Why don't you use this vision rod? Because it was ruined. I checked its status. Ruined. Ruined it was. Which bag? This bag. The sling back. Sling back bag. It's not the courier bag. Large scotch is good for chest. Yeah. Oh nice. We got the steelhead. I like that. We'll see if we can catch one more. Fuck me. Do you know what I should have got when I went shopping? Some fucking cough sweets. I keep forgetting again. I meant to get 3 days I've been meaning to get them. This is what happens when you don't have your missus, right? You're just fucking useless. You forget all the things you need. Fucking useless. If she was gone for 2 weeks, by the time she gets back, the house would be burnt down. And I'd be sitting in the front garden wearing a nappy, rocking, sucking my thumb. Comrade Khan, thank you very much for the 18 months. Blocky Yarder, thank you as well. Ploppy, Unisex, McBarnsey, Allsmack and Regan, thank you very much, guys. Oh, fuck it, I feel so shit. I'm still a lot better than yesterday even, but Just physically, I feel like I'm done. I've got nothing. Toby's getting fed, yeah. He's getting walked. The dog's getting better treatment than I am. No, it's all good, Crickles. I'm asthmatic. If I get a cold, I get chesty. It's no big deal. I've been like it forever. I was like it when I was 8. I'm like it now I'm 38, you know, it's no different. In a tent drinking whiskey in the backyard. That sounds good. I might have one more day of drinking whiskey tonight while the miss is away. The mans will play. Gluten for lunch and whiskey for dinner. Sounds like a plan to me. God, they're big old fuckers, aren't they? I was hoping... Excuse me. I was hoping to take everything in the bag. That might be a stretch. Yet you don't post puppy pics on Twitter. I'm sorry, Tiny Cat. I sent the missus a couple of puppy pics today, but I didn't put them on Twitter. I posted gluten pics on Twitter. What's best at the moment by ChatGPT? Tiny Cat, yeah, they were good. They were very good. It's not Twitter anymore, it's X. Ah, bite me. Have you watched SAS Who Dares Wins? Nope. Oh, dear me. Good shit in there. Regan, I'm not trying to cook the fish. I'm just trying to warm up while I was fishing. I'm going to cook the fish back in one of the Quonset huts. I'm not cooking. I'm drying. Don't need ruins. Don't need... Oh, I do need those. I've got an FNX, haven't I? Did I actually get the FNX, or did I leave that behind as well? I think I... Oh, fuck me. I've got to make space for the FNX as well. Fuck's sake. How is that still hot? Oh my god. I feel rough as fuck. Oh, I think it's this way. Oh, it's that way. I can see the aerial thing. Is this a new life? Yeah, I started as a new spawn today, yeah. Fresh start. Oh, I thought that fucking satellite dish was a dude for a second. What if you craft a belt for water, a canteen or a knife? Well, the knife's on my boots, and you can't put a canteen on a crafted belt, unfortunately, so not going to make any difference. I should probably have should probably have made a rope belt though, just so I had rope for later. But I can do that now, it's all good. leather kit. And a sewing kit. Right, so the AS valve can go on my back. So I think he was very, very careful because he had no long-range weapon. I actually don't... I was giving him a bit of stick, really, but all things being equal, he had a pistol and he had an AS Val. He hasn't actually got very good gear, you know, like, so maybe it's not entirely the dude's fault that he was being quite passive, you know. Fuck me, I feel rotten. He had the Mosin with no bullets, Jojo. I got the Mosin from him, but he didn't have any bullets in it. He had no bullets. I had all the bullets, dude. So, yeah. He couldn't shoot it. And he was having to try and shoot at me with this. No wonder he missed. This was his gun. No wonder he was patient. Actually feel bad for digging him out now based on that shit. Oh, fuck me. Alright, okay, I don't need that. Let's get rid of that. Fuck. Mike Moore, well, I think he had it coming. All's fair in love and war. Oh, I don't want to use that. Oh, where's the fixer? Fucking hell. Can you make hooks out of sticks on the mouse? You can. Hello. Yeah, come on. Fixed up my knife. Especially for you. I thought he had a load of fish on him for a second. That was really confusing. For my tiny Brian. Oi, Chumpy. Oi, Cocker-Chumpy. There's not so many of these. Might as well kill this one as well. I'm sorry to say, guys, right? We'll see how this goes, but at the start of the stream I said I might only do 4 or 5 hours today. I might only do about an hour and fucking 25 minutes the way I'm going at the moment. I feel rotten as fuck. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully I'll start feeling better. I'm all fucking clammy and horrible. Ah, oh, that makes things a bit easier, doesn't it? Holy shit. We got the loot bag. The loot bag helps no end. It's the gluten sweats. I wish it was. I wish it was. One of those then. Can I just got the loot bag? I get the loot bag, and then I fill the loot bag, and there's more loot. I need more space. Right, first things first. Let's put 10 sticks in there. And then let's put the fish there. All the fish. We cook the fish, then we can eat the fish. And if we can eat the fish, then we don't have to carry the fish. Stop saying fish. Oh. Whoa! This fucker's been busy. The guy did this. The guy did this. The guy we just met, he did this, he did. Hmm. Right, I'll come back and cook the fish in a minute. Let's just see what else we can get. Let's carry on piling up the loots. They had, changing the subject slightly, they had Moses Atoma on TalkSport earlier. And I missed the Moses Atoma fight on the Tyson Fury Usyk card because I was watching that show. It was coming up to Christmas, right? So I was watching that Only Fools and Horses musical show that we went to see. So I didn't see the fight, and they were talking about it. I went and watched it. It was only 2 minutes. Like, it was a... Moses Atoma looks like he's going to be insanely good. He's so heavy-handed. Holy shit. I don't know a lot about the guy that he fought, but I know he went 12 rounds with Hergovich, who's no slouch. He's not the best fighter in the world, but he's a reasonable yardstick. He's fought quite a lot of decent fighters. The dude that Atoma fought had lasted 12 rounds with that guy, and he knocked him out in 2 minutes. And, like, the other dude looked fucking massive. Atoma didn't look like in the same weight division as the other dude, and he just fucking cleaned him out. Yeah, I've got MVGs already. I only need the 1 pair. For I've only got 2 eyes. Yeah, I'm quite excited to see how Moses Atoma goes, you know. He might be all hype and no trousers, as it were. But right now, he looks like he could be really special. The white bag has the same space. I don't think it does, dude. I think it has less space. Unless it's modded. I'll check. Before I check, let me light the fire. I'm pretty sure the tortilla bag is many less slots than this. This is the biggest slot bag in the game. 56 slots versus 64. It's 8 slots different, dude. 8 slots different. I think this is one of the few bags in the game that can fit an assault rifle in it as well. So you can actually put a gun in it sideways like that, and it will fit. Not many of the other ones actually take them anymore. Right, so that's pristine. That's pristine. Damaged. Damaged. Duster. I'm not sure. Let's just leave it at that rather than answer it, shall we? I'm not sure if it does or not. I might take that DMR mag. I haven't checked it, and I won't check it just for now, just to help me. Damaged, damaged. All of these are damaged. I think we only need to carry 2 mags. Use your cooking pot. I can't be fucked, dude. I can't be fucked. It is slightly quicker, but I need to be able to eat a lot of this before we move. Really, I can't. I've got to eat like maybe 6 pieces. So having it cooked slowly means I can be gradually eating it, you know, like I can't leave till I've eaten some because I've got to be able to physically carry it all, you know, so I'm not exactly in a rush. It'll be alright. Go make a tea. I'm drinking coffee right now. Right, it's not exactly warm anymore, but I'm still drinking it. I could become the ultimate loot goblin, Cayman, if I put the assault vest with the butt peg on, yeah. But anytime somebody shoots me, I'll just die immediately. Is the only downside, I suppose, because there's no ballistics, right? Oh dear me. That dude will be pretty pissed, actually. Never mind his kids, and he was just trying to get food. He'd been alive a long time, been to the submarine, put a lot of effort in, you know, unless the fucker killed someone that had been to the submarine. But what I find really staggering is just how little loot the guy had, considering how much of a journey the dude must have been on. It don't make no sense. Why did that guy challenge you? He had no choice, dude. We're in an open area. There's no cover. There's nowhere for him to run away from. Nowhere to run away to, right? It's all open. If he started running away, I'm going to see him, aren't I? Like, you can see a long way. There's no cover, so he had to try and take me on. What he was trying to do was hope that I would push, because he only had close range weapons. Outpost isn't really worth it anymore, except for you if you're desperate for NVGs. Well, I think it's been worth it. I think the NVGs are really worth it if you're wanting to do Athena 3 or something, which I kind of like the idea of. But yeah, it seems like the actual guns aren't so great. The guy that came before us must have got the VSS here. Sorry, I keep calling it VSS. The AS Val. I probably got the FNX from the submarine. Oops. Load mag in pistol. I did load the mag in the pistol. You sound better. I feel fucking worse, funeral face. My head cold is going, but I just feel really shit today. I feel a bit fevery, actually. I'm a bit clammy and horrible. And my chest is really shit. But the head cold is getting better for sure. I actually feel fucking terrible. Eating all the fish. Yeah, the guns here do seem lower. You used to be able to get really quite high tier guns, but I think that has changed some by the feel of it. High vitamin C and protein will sort you out. Orange juice and bacon works for me. What about coffee and masturbation? will that work? Did you say you needed new dry boots? Well, I've been near a fire for ages, Dirk, so they're definitely dry now. Yeah, they're dry. And they're good condition, so. I'd just like to point out this morning I've only had coffee of those two, just to clear up any confusion. I haven't got the energy for any of the other stuff. You've got RSV of your danger, holy shit. I haven't got RSV, I don't think. It's just a cold, and I have asthma, so I get a cold, I get a bit chesty. Always happens. Well,
when
not
life
true.
Gets me down,
roughly
it's time
50-50.
to attend a TRMZ stream to cheer me up. TRMZ love, TRMZ love.
Hi, Smoky Cheese. Hope you're good. Thanks for coming in. Zetherix, yeah, it could be worse. You could be me. Zetherix, thank you. Super Kuturaman, thank you very much. Comrade Khan, thank you as well. Cheers for the support, guys. Thank you. Right, let's offload. Right, let's start putting these in here. Will they go? I hate that. I wish they'd just go where I wanted them to go. Right, so we've got 10 sticks. We've got a Mosin with a damage scope. We've got a AS Val with well, 12 bullets it's got. Shall we just double check over here, just in case that dude had dropped, like... Sometimes, if they're wanting to be here for a long time, people will leave a loot stash. Like, he'd left all that loot in that bag. I don't really want to accuse him of loot cycling, but it looks a bit like that kind of thing, you know? Like, left all the loot in the bag so that other loot might spawn, maybe. Sometimes when you get dudes doing that, you get loot strewn around the place, but we don't seem to have any loot strewn around the place at the moment. Broncos beating the Bills, no question. Lucky on that one visible. I'm sorry to say you'll be severely disappointed. Don't get too excited about the Broncos beating the Chiefs' third string the other day. The Broncos ain't beating the Bills. The Bills are winning the Super Owl. They're winning it all. I predicted it before the start of the season, and they're going to win it. They are. My dad is going to the Eagles game this weekend. Oh, plate carrier. That's going to confuse me a bit. Oh, it's pristine as well. Take those. I'll never use them, but let's take them anyway. Pristine plate carrier. I like that. That's really good. Why are they all out this way? Or do they know something I don't? Come on, Deathhead. Ooh, pristine. Yeah. Pristine knife. We could even use this knife just to kill the other two zombies, thereby maintaining the pristine status of the other knife that little bit longer. Try being in Mahoney's division. Did you guys see Mahoney on the... Mahoney was interviewed. I saw it on the thing. Now, I'm not making any light of the LA fires. It's terrible. But I saw a clip this morning of Steve Guttenberg being interviewed, where the radio presenter was interviewing him, and he'd been helping move cars and doing some cool stuff, like fair play to him, but the guy didn't know it was Steve Guttenberg. Fucking Steve Guttenberg was out, like, moving the cars. It looks... I haven't seen much news, to be honest, but it looks awful. It looks fucking awful. They've sacked Sean Dyche. Fuck me. I think that's a bit harsh. I really think that's a bit harsh. Like the previous managers before Sean Dyche got to spend loads of money and fuck it all up, and he's had to steady the ship and just hold it with absolutely nothing while the owners sort out the sale of the club. And now they've sacked him. You know, that's who are they going to get? I hope Everton go down. I don't normally say that because although I'm a Liverpool fan, I don't actually do the whole I don't despise Everton or anything. You know, I'm not a true Scouser or anything. I actually quite like them as a club. But I feel like it's harsh sacking Sean Dyche. They want Mourinho at Everton. Fuck me. They're going to spend money then. If they're not going to give him a blank checkbook, then they shouldn't get Mourinho. I think Sean Dyche doesn't deserve to get sacked. I really don't. You're living there and it's scary and horrible. Sloth Dad, stay safe, dude. I'm not really watching the news much at the moment. I'm like, I don't know. There's no good news at the moment, is there? Let's be fair. But every time I watch the news, I feel like throwing my shoe at the TV. So I've kind of been skirting away from the news this week as best as I can. But that is just awful. Yeah. Steve Gutenberg, a traffic cop in another life. Yeah. Wesley, yeah, the one I bought was just a 38mm. I liked it when they announced it. The C65 is the one I bought one yesterday in the sale. So only, but it's 500, just over 500 quid, which is not cheap. But because it's normally sells for 750, I'll be able to wear it for a bit and like it, see what Christopher Ward are about, and then maybe sell it for not much less than I paid for it if I want later. You know, just a way to try and see what one's like without paying full price. But I like the bel canto, but not enough to buy one. Well, Christopher Ward are based down in Kent. They're made with Swiss movements, Solita movements mostly, I think. But they're Swiss made because there's more of it Swiss parts than not. But they're an English watchmaker with Swiss made on the dial. It's kind of strange, but there we go. JD, and it wasn't in the sale. What wasn't in the sale? The watch I bought was in the sale. It's a C65 sand dial with a green strap. But yeah, the bel canto wasn't in the sale. No, I do like the new one though. I like the one with the golden dial. They've got like this kind of stamped dial that looks a bit like it's been hand finished. You know, like my brain isn't working to find the words for what it would normally be, but. Like cut on a rose lathe, but it's stamped. But I quite like the gold, the sort of champagne dial one, but I'm not going to buy one. Yeah, I see what you mean, JD. What's my dream car? I don't know. Probably a Porsche 911, I think. It's not got a coloured bezel, Lee. It's just it looks like a field watch, really. I don't know anything about a El Pepe, I'm afraid. Or El Pepe Lou, I'm afraid. I don't know. Yeah, I think Porsche 911. It's not like the fanciest car, but I don't really. Even that's a bit too fancy, you know. Like, I don't really care anymore. I used to be quite into cars, but like if I was one of those people that was trying to sell courses on Instagram or TikTok, you know, I'd have a real hard time like renting a Lamborghini for the day and pretending like I was excited about it. You know those guys that are like, come and buy my course, you can make money trading today, and then they're like in Dubai with a Lamborghini, and then over the next 6 months they make about 100 videos, but it's all the same Lamborghini, and it all looks like the same weather, and they seem to be wearing the same like 3 or 4 different types of clothes. Look, it's almost like they had the Lamborghini for 2 days and made a load of videos to pretend they were rich. Did you see the new PC case for this year on motherboard and graphics card? What? Don't understand. Lambros, yeah. I can't stand those videos. I can't stand them. Like, who the fuck is paying for those courses? But if you're making 50,000 a day day trading, why the fuck are you bothering having one-to-one conversations with people you're prepared to sell them tuition on, you know? You should be fucking should be sliding down your staircase of money and like swimming in your DuckTales piles of gold, you know? If you're making like that much money a day, what the fuck are you doing selling courses on how to make money, you know? Who the fuck falls for that? Who the fuck is falling for that nonsense? Stop pre-ordering. New NVIDIA GPUs. Do you know where I can buy a PC? I do. Good shout. Stop pre-ordering. Exclamation PC. Check out what PC specialists do. Near my house, some fucker has made a Lambo a rally car because a normal Lambo wasn't cool enough. I mean. It is kind of scary. I really, when I see those videos of people going, there was one that I kept seeing from a guy called Luke something, Luke Doss or Luke Des or something. I don't know what Instagram thinks, but it thinks I'm interested, probably because I watched a few. But I've seen the guy create about 7 different Instagram accounts so far, and he keeps getting outed because everybody knows he's a fake. There was an article in one of the papers in the UK, like The Independent or something, all about him and how he purports to have this £600,000 mansion, which he rented for a month, and all these cars that he owns, which are rented. He rented them for a short time, and he makes all these videos pretending to make all this money, like in the hope that people will subscribe to his thing so he can shill like money out of them. Oh God. Favourite car movie? Ooh, Baby Driver's decent. Does Drive count as a car movie? I like Drive a lot. It's not really a car movie. I'm struggling. I'm struggling to like. What's my favourite car movie? There's a really cool chase in that film Ronin.
New Nvidia GPU. Do you know where I can buy a PC?
Ronin's got a good car chase. I'm trying to. I don't know. I don't think Gone in 60 Seconds is all that, personally. I think Italian Job's a really good shout. The original Italian Job is a really good shout. I do like that film a lot. Regan, thank you very much. An automatic movement is what happens to me after 23 minutes of my first sip of coffee. Thankfully, I seem to be out of that particular problem. Jammy, Grebos, Leanne, Julia, Zetherex, thank you very, very much. Thompers, thank you very much for the Prime as well. Sorry, it took me a minute. I don't like any of the Fast and the Furious ones, I'm afraid. Bullet's decent. Yeah, I've not seen that in a long time. I know, exactly, Shabazz. If they're making 40 or 50 grand on these trades and they're going to share how to make the money on it, like, it's just nonsense.
Creating competition for themselves. They lose more than the cost of the course.
I don't know anything about it, is the honest truth, Tiny. If that's the case and there's one that's been set up, then I'd maybe put it into the comedic category right now, but... Oh my god. Where do we go? We're going to that boat over there. In that nip and that managel. I'm going to that boat over there. Doesn't rhyme. Ford versus Ferrari is okay. I think it's only okay. I think I'm going to get accused of being American hating now. I like Ford. One of my favourite cars was a Ford Mondeo. I think it might be my favourite car I ever had. It was a 57 plate. I really liked it. Anyway, the problem I have with Ford versus Ferrari is that it paints Ferrari as like the big, huge monolith, big shots that you need to hate. And Ford as the little man. Which, when you're watching it, I have a hard time reconciling, because at the time Ferrari were an independent company that made sports cars. They eventually got bought by Fiat. I think they turned down being bought by Ford. They ended up accepting being bought by Fiat. But Ferrari were the little man, and Ford were the massive company. Of course, Ford were not a sports company, and Carroll Shelby did an amazing thing, and the Shelby cars were brilliant. The one that they sold, road cars, were lovely as well. But I still had a hard time watching the film, making out like David versus Goliath, where Ferrari were Goliath, but Ford were the massively bigger company. You know, like, it was a little bit of a stretch in a way, but it's very, very cool nonetheless, because they weren't sports car manufacturers, obviously. You know, it was very much trying to make Ford out as the sort of, well, not really true, because even the Ford bigwigs were a bit dickish, weren't they? In it was really Shelby and old matey that was played by Christian Bale that were the ones that were kind of the heroes. Some of the people that were running Ford were a bit dickish too, weren't they? You know, so it was basically anti all companies, and just like, hey, Shelby and that guy, I can't remember his name. The guy that drove the car and did the Ken Miles. Well done, thank you. I couldn't remember his name. I've been watching the Senna series a little bit apocalyptic. I've watched it to the point where he's won his first title. I think I've watched 3 or 4 episodes. It's been kind of good. It's about to get to the point where he wins his last title and then it all goes downhill, and I've got to be honest, I don't really want to watch it. It's just depressing because he had so much. He was the best driver, and through a series of events, he ended up not in the best car anymore. Like competing against cars that were much technically better than his. Like he was still at McLaren and Williams were massively better, and then he went to Williams and Williams were shit. You know, he got really unlucky with the timing of his. Like he was still, I think he was still the best driver, and like he had no chance of winning the championship, you know. And then died at such a young age as well. It's kind of like it's an ending I don't really want to see. Mad Max is a good car movie. I actually really need to rewatch Fury Road. I've only seen it the once, and I quite liked it. But that's it. I quite liked it. But the reputation Fury Road has got, and it's regarded as one of the best films of all time by many like proper film critics, and I've never really sort of seen that in it, but I've only watched it the once, so I would quite like to give it another go. Oh dear, it isn't that good. Well, I didn't think it was the first time I saw it, Rika, but some people really, really fucking love it. A lot of critics do. Man Von Doom, I know, I'm a bit afflicted today. I sound better, but I actually feel rough as fuck. I feel a bit better now than I did. I ain't feeling great, dude. I've stopped coughing a little bit the last little while, but critics are fart smellers. Like you're not. Jump. Oh man, that sucks. I need to get across there. Oh, let's just make the fire here. I'll dry out and then I'll probably have the stamina to jump, won't I? I think today might be a 1 live stream, by the way, so if I happen to die, that'll probably be it. I'm going to try not to die for now. Rest assured. Where did those sticks go? For fuck's sake, why is everything so difficult? Favourite porn movie? I don't really notice the plot. I think it's more to do with cinematography. I think that's probably true, Blunder, yeah. Madge, thank you very much for the 50 months. I hope Lady Fortune showers you with golden adventures in the new year. Thank you, Lady Fortune, yeah. Golden Adventures, that sounds like one of those porn films. Madge, thank you very much. OMG, I ninja you. Thank you for the membership. I ninja you. Thank you. Jabaz, thank you for the support as well. Thompers and pre-ordering, thank you. I would really like to see a porn film where, like, the premise is that a lady is stuck. Like, she's stuck. Somehow she's got stuck and her trousers have fallen down. And she's stuck with her arm down the side of the bed. And then the guy comes in, she goes, I'm stuck. And then instead of just doing something awful, he just moves the bed and frees her. And then fucks off out down the pub. I'd like to see that. Or just goes, what do you mean you're stuck, love? What do you mean you're stuck? Look, and just puts his arm down and then just pulls it out. You know, like just goes, you can't possibly be stuck, and then just yanks her arm out for her. There you go, look. Stop being fucking stupid and get on with it. The dinner won't make itself, will it? I want to see that. It's much better than that other shit that goes on. I'm not interested in that crap anymore. Spiros, thank you very much for the support, dude. If they actually start doing anything, I just feel insecure, you know, like, well, she seems to be enjoying herself more than anyone I've ever seen. And his penis is so fucking big, you know, this isn't right. I just feel like I'm doing it wrong now. How do you know about these stuck videos? A mate told me. A mate told me all about it, dude. Right. I really hope that Namalsk doesn't have heavy metal poisoning. I don't think it will have. I'm going to boil me the water. Damaged, pristine. Okay. Sounds like we're really fucking listing, doesn't it? I'm really annoyed about those sticks. Am I going to the... I might try and go to Athena 3, John, if I can. I've got MVGs. I'd like to get a helmet for that. I need to get a gas mask and a filter or two. I would quite like to go to Athena 3. That would be cool. Don't really want to go to Lantia. I know I've got these two things, but they just came from a dead guy. I didn't actually go and find him, you know. Exactly, GMR, yeah. Paul is a saint. It's the chat that's taught him these degenerate things. That's right. It's true. I've never even seen Prawn Hut. There is no kitchen on this ship. Yeah. Maybe they just had pot noodles. Instant noodles and, I don't know, whatever. Fuck me, I haven't got the energy to move. Lauren, thank you very much for the super chat. I was explaining this game to my son. Had to get him to understand it's all about the journey and not the destination. There might be a small rewards along the way, and you die a lot. That's exactly how it is, Lauren. It is about the journey and not the destination. A bit like the school bus, really. It's a lot more fun on the bus to school than it is being at school, that's for sure. I could jump there. Yeah, the fire barrel was the kitchen. Exactly. Yes. So, what's traditional for me if I go to the outpost, right? Tradition is that I loot the outpost, I get reasonably good gear, I come back here and then get killed by someone who can then take it all. You know, that's what normally happens. Why am I not getting up there? I'm gutted that they've sacked Sean Dyche. I don't know, Helter Skelter. Someone was saying earlier that they want Mourinho. I've got to be honest. I like I said earlier, I don't actually normally try and hope Everton do badly. But I don't think Sean Dyche deserved the sack. I think he's done well in really remarkably hard circumstances with the previous owners. But it always happens when you get somebody like him, though. Sean Dyche is not a fashionable manager, right? He's someone that will get a team to do... He'll keep them up. He's unfashionable. He'll keep them up. He'll do okay. He did great at Burnley. He'll do okay with a not fashionable team. But when the new owners come in and they want to spend money, they're not going to want to spend money with a Sean Dyche backed team. They're going to want to bring in their own guy, aren't they? So that's probably why he's been sacked. He's not fashionable enough, right? But I kind of hope they go down, if I'm honest. They won't do, but I just think he doesn't deserve the sack, personally. But anyway, who will they go through? I hope they go for Jose Mourinho. I hope he has a fucking, like, terrible season and they end up finishing third from bottom. Ipswich can stay up. Yeah, go for Eric Ten Hag. Fuck me, out of the frying pan and into the fire there. I don't know, who's available? Lopetegu's available, I guess. Oh, shit, they're not really aggro. This fucker's got bat-like hearing. And I'm not sure who's available. They should go for Big Sam. Wayne Rooney, fuck. I feel gutted for Wayne Rooney. I wanted Wayne Rooney to do well at Plymouth. I did say as much before as well, you know, this is not new news, but I feel a bit... I would really like to have seen him do alright. It might be Big Dunk until the end of the season or something, mightn't it? No, he's not management material, is he, by the look of it? Who do I support? Liverpool. I'm an armchair follower, really, though. I do keep talking this down, but it's kind of true. I've never seen him play live. Oh, fuck me. Spurs smashed you up in the cup. Oh no. Spurs didn't smash us up really though. It was a bit of a drab game. If anyone was going to win it based on how the teams played, I think Spurs probably deserved it though, but it wasn't the best game in the world. It was so good that I fell asleep and missed the entirety of the first half. Has anything been said about Benton Kerr or whatever his name is yet? Is he alright? It looked like he might have broke his fucking neck or something. That looked awful. David Moyes does make a bit of sense, but I don't think they'll go with him, though. I'd be surprised. David Moyes at Everton would be... I think the fans wouldn't be the end of the world. They wouldn't dislike it, maybe, but... I don't know. It's a tricky one, that. It wouldn't feel like a progressive coach to try and move them forward, maybe. I think Liverpool do care about the secondary cups based on the team they selected yesterday. I actually think losing yesterday is a blessing in disguise because Liverpool was shit against United. A wake-up call in the cup is probably something that's not so bad, you know. Like I said earlier, they've been beaten, they've played badly, they've had a bit of a wake-up call, and now they've got Accrington Stanley at the weekend. They can play a few squad players and like lively themselves up for the league because they need to start winning games a bit more. You know, like, they can't play like that when they play Forest in a few days. Passing up Jaeger fans. No, that's true actually. They are 20 slot. How are my pants? Why are they wet? Like, how are they wet? I just spent ages at a fire, didn't I? Or did I not dry my stuff out properly? I don't think I was in that water for long enough, but I've always gone that way. It's never made my boots or my trousers wet before. Did I wet myself? Possibly. How often is Liverpool at the top of the ladder? Well, they've been top a few times, but they've only won the league once in about the last 3 years or something, you know, so... They won it in 2019-ish, but they haven't won it very much lately, so it would be great if they were to close it out this season. I don't think they should have kept Van Nistelrooy. I think Amorim is a better choice long-term than Van Nistelrooy is. Time will tell, you know, but I suspect not. I should have took the knife sheath, to be fair, but I don't really need it. I've got the knife boots for now. I think Amorim is a much better choice and a much more established coach, personally, than Van Nistelrooy is. Oh, that is a really good find. That is really, really good. Hello? Oh, come on, I've got a fucking
man, I'm
valve.
sorry.
Do you want to die?
I know, I'm fucking retarded, man. I'm sorry.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm not smart, man.
Yeah.
Can I just like swim over with you, man? Like, I mean, you can. I'm just gonna leave, man.
Well, yeah, just don't come in this barrack and you're all good.
TheRunningManZ is an asthmatic. Does
Okay.
that mean you poop automatically?
I think I'm going to leave. I'll leave him with the rest. I'm doing alright. I think he regretted his actions somewhat. Jumbo, hey StunningManZ, as an asthmatic, does that mean you poop automatically? Huh? I'm not getting the gag. Why am I not getting the gag? I pooped far too automatically for about a decade. Asthmatic. Oh, I see. I just didn't read it right. Asthmatic. Okay. Yeah, I'm not clever enough for that today, dude. I'm probably not clever enough for that on my best day. I don't really want this fucker following me.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to get away from the zombies, bro. I'm gonna go my separate way.
Well, yeah, but what way are you going? I don't want him to go this way.
I apologize about that, man. That was smart, man.
Yeah, I don't really want you to go this way, though.
I mean, I have nowhere else to go. There's nothing there. I'm gonna just run up the hill, I guess. You can
But
go.
it sounds like
where,
a you
where are you
problem.
gonna go?
There was like 3 barracks there that weren't looted. You could have looted those.
I'll literally drop you my clothes, brother. You want me to drop you my clothes?
Not really.
I mean, I will. I'm literally. I'll just go whichever way you want it.
No, Mr. Bond. I want you to die. I can't have him looting this side. Fuck that. I gave him plenty of understanding of what was likely to happen if he kept following. And suggested he looted the 3 barracks. He didn't want to loot the 3 barracks. I'm not going to be looting around here with some dude that's like he's taking a swing for me, and I don't blame him, you know, fair enough. But as soon as he finds a gun, he's going to take a shot at me as well, you know. Fuck that. I'd rather just nip that in the bud now. Otherwise, every time we're near a barrack, near the military base, at this gun house, trying to warm up, as soon as he's got a gun or even a chambered pistol, he'll be trying to shoot me through the window, you know. Fuck that. What made you support Liverpool? In a nutshell, I was born up north. My first school was in a small town called Nelson. I went to a school in Nelson, and when I started school, all the boys in my year supported Liverpool or Manchester United. I picked Liverpool, basically. It was a choice of 2. The nearest football club was Burnley, but at the age of 4-ish, I didn't even know Burnley had a team. They would have been in the lowest tier of English Football League at the time. They would have been in, not like in the Championship or the Premier League as they are now. Like they were in what was the old Division 4. I didn't even know Burnley had a team, to be honest. So yeah, I went for Liverpool, and it was pretty much a choice of 2. Spyros, thank you very much for the gifted subs. Really appreciate it, dude. Thank you. I think that had to be done. I think there's no 2 ways about it. It had to be done. I'm going to need to make a fire and warm up. I don't really want to warm up in this house though, so I might just quickly loot it for food, and then fuck off. Think you'll beat Spurs in the second leg of the Cup? Yeah, I do. I think we'll be able to turn around to 1-0. Doesn't mean we definitely will, but I think they'll be capable of turning that around, yeah. I'm not particularly worried right now. Liverpool have been in crazy form, but the last couple of games have not been amazing. They could do with a good performance, I feel, you know. I think that would be nice. Like, they're a little bit off just the last couple of games, you know. It'd be nice to see a good performance against Forest in the league next. They got Accrington and Stanley, but I mean the next game that's important. Well, the FA Cup's important, but I think they can beat Accrington and Stanley with the reserves. Right? This one will do. Anything else? Where's the bark? There it is. Been a long time lurker. America, well thanks for tuning in, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's just put them on. Start sorting this out too. America Rec, or RHEC, thank you very much for the 2 months. Champlain, thank you for the 60. Mr. Kane, thank you for the 6. Spiros, thank you for the gifted subs. I really, really appreciate it, dude. Minus Jones, Johnny Lees, thank you. Accrington Stanley. Who there? Exactly. Russell, thank you very much. Essex Stubbsy, thank you as well. Yeah, hosting a server is pretty expensive substance. It can cost quite a lot of money. I think Nitrado have deals where you can host a server. If you wanted to host a 60-slot server with something like a 20-slot queue, or roughly 80 slots, you're looking at about £700 or £800 per year, roughly, to host a server with somebody like them, I think. You can also host them with Fragnet and with other places too.
Been a long time lurker. TRMZ cool.
Why what, Justine? You've lost me there. I don't know what train of thought we're on when you say why, but... Why so much? Because it's physical hardware that you're renting, dude. It costs, like, you're renting... You're not... When you're renting a server, you're physically renting a piece of hardware, right? That has to be used. Now, they might have a box at Nitrado that the server can host a number of servers on, say 4 or 6 different DayZ servers at the same time. I don't know, but you're renting a section of the physical hardware that they have to power. So they have to have the hardware. They have to pay for it. They have to have it switched on. They have to have a building to have it. They have to host all of that stuff. They paying out money, so you pay them. That's how it works. That's why so much. It's not... If you want to do it yourself, you have to physically buy the hardware yourself, right? And then you're hosting it on your own internet as well. NFL playoff picks, Redline. Yeah, I'm ready, dude. I'm ready for the NFL playoff picks. We're out of fire. Now's as good a time as any. And it will be a short stream today for sure, because I am fucking wasted. Chargers versus Texans. First off, I'd just like to say, Redline, I believe I'm allowed these 2 picks. The Lions and the Chiefs will both make it through the first round. I'd like to select them as wins, please. Lions and the Chiefs will make it through. They're selected. I'll have them, please. And then Chargers at the Texans. Oh, fuckity fuck. Chargers at the Texans. At the playoffs games, home and away, they're not at, so is it actually at the Texans?
Go Chiefs.
Is that how it works? So do the Chargers have to go and play at their ground? Why is that? Are the Texans the higher seed or something? Surely home advantage, is it an advantage in American football? Like in the UK, if you have a cup game and it's at home, it's an advantage, right? So the higher seed plays at home. That's good. So the Bills will be at home then. So I'm going to go for the Texans, home win. Sorry, Chargers. Yeah, I think the Texans will win. My heart says that the Texans will lose, though, because I don't like their name. But yeah, I think the Chargers are going to run out of juice. Steelers at the Ravens. I don't like the Steelers. Every time I pick for the Steelers, they lose. If I pick against them, they win. They've caused me trouble all season. So I hope they get beat. Ravens. The Ravens will peck through their rusty steel. No bother. Ravens are going to get through. Piece of piss. It's all home teams so far. Broncos at the Bills. There's no question there. I'm afraid it's a third home team. The Bills are going to be winning the Super Bowl. Hopefully they'll beat the Vikings in the final, 36-0. But yeah, I'll go for the Bills. There's not even any more needed. They're clearly going to win. The Broncos ain't got shit. Packers at the Eagles. Fuck. So the Eagles are the highest seed. They're clearly fancied, but go Pack, go. Right. Packers will win that one. Packers are going to win through. Sorry, Eagles. They'll be the better team, but that doesn't matter. The Packers win. I've got to pick an away team sooner or later. Commanders at the Bucks. Ugh, Commanders. Ugh, Bucks. That seems like a kind of dull game, really. Like who can try to avoid the draw the most? I'm going to go with the Bucks. Bucks will win that game. Packers can't beat anyone in their own division, and yet they're in the playoffs. They must have won some games, Smoke. Otherwise they wouldn't be there, would they? Vikings at the Rams. Here's what I'm confused about, Redline. Weren't the Vikings playing last week to decide if they would get a bye or not? So how are they not at home? How did they have a chance to be top seed for that half of the division and then not be top? I don't understand. How is that? How are they not at home? Didn't win the division. Rams won the division. Division winners get home. Okay. So, in other words, the Rams are better than the Vikings. I'm going to go for the Vikings, Redline. I think the Vikings will win that game, even though that everybody knows they're choke artists and they can't win when it matters. I think they'll win that game. Good. Come on, go, Skull. Yeah. Packers best receiver injured, quarterback hurting as well. Yeah, but it's going to be fine. Don't worry.
A gloopy moist flap gives you the clap.
That's too much information for me. Just gone to drink from my coffee cup. Each time the cup has been empty. Packers only made the playoffs because of their general record. Yeah, their general record of winning some games of the foosball. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Dude, I pick the Packers every week. It's fine. I pick the Packers every week. That's just one of the teams I pick every week. It doesn't matter. There's no rhyme or reason to make when I pick them. I picked the Seattle Seahawks all season. I picked the Packers all season. I picked one or two teams all season. Hi, Ariana. You all right? I wouldn't mind doing Athena 3 liquid, but we'll see. I'm only going to do one live today, so if I die, I'm going to be going downstairs and falling asleep on the sofa. On account of me feeling like shit still. Sound better, but I feel actually a bit worse in some ways. But anyway. Doing alright though. We've got a pretty good loadout. Right, how dry are my clothes? Not very. I've already got 6 pieces of bark. 5 now. Yeah, I need to try and get the boots to be at least damp, which they now are actually, but if we could get everything just a little bit drier, that would probably be wise. I did boil that water, so let's drink that shit. You really don't like the Chiefs? The Chiefs aren't playing this time, are they? But I quite like the Chiefs. I don't know. Like they've got the best mascot in American football, haven't they? Right, Taylor. No, I'm just a bit bored of them getting to the final. You know, I only watch one game every year. I watch the Super Bowl every year. That's the only game of American football I watch, and I'm fed up of seeing the Chiefs. The last couple of Super Bowls have been a bit dull, or at least I felt they were a bit dull. Some of the ones they were in a bit before, like one or two of the Super Bowls like 4, 5, 6 seasons ago, were immensely exciting. Like some of the best American football I've ever seen of the limited 30 or 40 games I've seen in my life. But anyway, I don't want to see the Chiefs in the final again because I think it will be dull as fuck. I'm hoping for the Bills against the Vikings. That's what I'm hoping for. Bills v Vikings in the final. Yeah, I think the Lions will probably make the final, won't they? But we'll see. It's only one game. Anything can happen in one game. Right. So I think we're dry enough now. Well, they're damp, but that's okay. Start the shadow play again. So the only thing I could well, there's a few things I could realistically hope to get from here. Where's the zombies at? Some more bullets. Do you know what I ought to be doing? I haven't done it yet, and I should have. I ought to be fixing the gun. Fix this gun and the Mosin as well. NFL is scripted for views. Fuck me. Yeah, it's scripted for views, yeah, it is, I agree. I'm just a bit worried that the dude that writes the script might be ill because of the mystery fog this year. And maybe might write the script incorrectly, you know? Fuck me. Who will win WrestleMania? Macho Man Randy Savage. I don't really know any of the wrestlers anymore. I don't really know any of them. I know The Rock. I know Stone Cold Steve Austin. Do they even actually do any of the wrestling anymore? I don't know any of them. It's coming on Netflix now, isn't it? But now, this is, I guess, where my line in the sand is drawn. I watched that joke of a fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul when it was on Netflix because I subscribed to Netflix. But I shan't be watching any of the fucking wrestling. If you like it, by the way, you like it. I understand. Different people like different things, but the wrestling is a bridge too far for me personally. Steve Austin runs a ranch and posts videos of his cats. I can't believe The Undertaker is still wrestling. He can't be, surely. He can't be still wrestling. Someone just said Steve Austin was 60. The Undertaker must be like practically, actually in his grave. The Undertaker's 59, blimey. Is that like, say a streamer pretends to be 38 for a little while? / a decade. Well, not quite a decade actually, but is that like his TRMZ age, or is that his actual age?
Once again Paul provides us with the educational insights to fill the unknowing void we have all carried. On this occasion it's how, as a gentleman of, coughs, 38 years, one can stoically carry on with life in spite of being beleaguered by one of the most serious cases, a mild cold or
serious cases of mild cold or sinusitis known to medical history. What a champion of the people. I actually do think you should be like nominating me for a Pride of Britain award or maybe a Royal Honour or something, Head T-Ball, to be honest. I'll take a CBE or a knighthood only, okay? No lower than an OBE. I think that's fair enough, Head T-Ball, for services to streaming with a bit of an owie. Very pleased to find that M16. That's very, very good.
Thanks for the 2 years. I'm turning 38 this year. Any advice?
Stick. Don't twist. Stick at 38. I don't mean like that's it. Like, just check out. What I mean is just say you're 38 from here on in. You know, like take the high road and just be 38 now. I'm not reading that out, Powder. And by the way, it's not sinusitis or a minor cold. It's fucking full-blown man flu, and then some. You wouldn't have even had the energy to type that if you felt like I did, dude. You just... What the fuck is that? Fox. They don't fit, do they? Of course they don't. This is why I was carrying all the weapon cleaning kits, though. I'm very pleased I didn't... I nearly dropped that half a cleaning kit when I used it to fix the guns. I tried the same and telling everyone I meet I'm 38, but sometimes people laugh. Nobody laughs when I tell them, Blackleaf, because I look 38. Because I am 38. The end. I need to find boneless toothpaste missing. Wait until you get to be my age. I just turned 35 today. Happy birthday. Are you really 35? 38 waist. Fucking hell, I wish. Maybe pre-Christmas. Post-Christmas, up Christmas, I'm struggling, you know. Elasticated waistband needed. Where are those? I've got way more bullets than that. Where did they go in there? I fucking hate that they do that. That really winds me up. That really gets on my tits. There we go. Let's stop it from doing it. I bond you right, dude. Nostrad, Horn, Connery, thank you very much for the support. Head T-Ball, thank you. Chaos, Type 2. Scottish Turbo, thank you very much too. Quite pleased with this loadout. We're looking good. The scope is not the one though, is it? The scope's not ideal. I used to wear an onion on my belt. It was the style at the time. That's about the last episode of The Simpsons I ever saw, I think, probably. I don't know, I've not seen one for so long. As was the style at the time. Why have I not got any sewing kits? Well, I'm not 48, Valiant, so it's okay. I can't... even if I pretended to be my real age for a minute, I can't imagine being 48 because I'm not. And I'm not over that either, just to qualify, Fally, and that's the case. I'm not. So I don't even... there's no way I can imagine, because I don't have that powerful of an imagination. I'm not 48, Redline. That's not a lie. You'll burn in hell for telling such a fib. Oh, medical. JD, well, happy birthday for next week, dude. You can call me what you like, Redline. Right, M16 into house. Oh, do you know what I never did? I got the MK2. And I never loaded the fucker, did I? Brutal Cannibal, dude. Sounds like a mixed bag, to say the least. Holy shit. Happy birthday for tomorrow. How much does a PC cost to play this? Dylan, kind of, I'd say around $1,500-ish pounds. $1,500 or pounds, roughly. If you need all the peripherals, like monitor, keyboard, mouse, headset, desk, and so on, that might be pushing it a touch, but around that, I'd say. You might be able to do it a bit cheaper if you get some second-hand parts or a second-hand PC, but around that, roughly. It's possible to build a slightly cheaper rig, but like I say, if you're needing to buy a monitor and all the other bits, you're going to be getting close to 1,500, I think, by the time you bought a desk and a headset and a mouse and whatever. Then you need to buy a house to play it in. Yeah, but somebody that's buying a PC that doesn't have one definitely needs all those other things, Kappa boy. You can't, unless you're going to sit on the PC and like put the keyboard on your lap. How much would you reckon it would cost for a PC with good specs? Well, good specs is very subjective, but 2K-ish, maybe a bit more if you want to go mad, but you certainly don't need to go for like a 4090 or the 5090 equivalent thereof. You can get you can pay as much for just one graphics card as you can get an entirely good PC for. You know, like they don't scale though. You know, like if you buy say a 4070 Ti, you get better performance for your money than if you're buying a 4090. In terms of, you don't get like 2 or 3 times the performance for 2 or 3 times the cost or whatever it is. You know, that's never how it works. Actually aggroed on me. I think they're a bit confused, but I bet they end up getting me in a second. Fucking silent killers. Actually kill it. Oh, you puking bastard. I don't really want to make a noise, but I think there's only 2. Oh, for fuck's sake. Surprised I killed that dude. Oh my god. I'm going to blame that on the illness, okay? I would have killed him with 1 shot, obviously. Getting old with hands. Don't want to see that film. I feel about 10 years older than I did last week, that is true. How do I like my headset? It's amazingly good. The only problem I have is that the game, the audio mix of DayZ itself is not ideal, and so I end up running the game really quiet, and so I don't get as much use out of the headset as I would like. So I think DayZ's audio is kind of balked. I really wish that they would look at it. They did change a few things a patch or 2 ago, like how loud you could hear certain things, like cutting things up and doing a few things, but footsteps are so quiet compared to like stomach rumbling and stuff, and the sound of rain and the sound of your own footsteps as you're running is so loud. And in order to not... It's something I thought earlier, my ear ringing has gone really down, but I've been using my headset so low to try and stop causing damage to my ears. So the long and the short of it is the headset is great, but DayZ's sound mix is so fucking broken that I can't really use it to its advantage, if that makes sense. I think I am probably going to get a 5090, yeah. Because I think I'm going to end up trying to get myself 4K stream ready. I think Twitch are going to up the quality of Twitch streaming, right? So
resolutions.
yeah, I'm going to get my New Year's resolution is to get my stream running 4K so that I can stream in 4K. That's my New Year's resolution. Well, let's make it that. Well, I don't know what... Happy Bombs is streaming in 4K. I don't know if he's on today, but he's been streaming in 4K. I think his stream looks a lot better. I don't know how much more the bitrate is, but they've been working with NVIDIA on improving things, so I believe it's still significantly better, even though it's not necessarily that much higher of a bitrate. It is a beta slider, yeah, it is a beta. No, I can't do it. Oh, that fucking shot went. Fucking Pioneer, that's disgusting. I have to say the loot here has been bad, all things being equal. You'd normally expect better than that. I believe the beta was meant to only be about a month, and I'm sure he's been streaming for more than a month with it, so either the beta's been extended or it's coming for everyone fairly soon with any luck.
Keep on running.
Shit. Am I going to play in 4K? Yep, that's the idea. There's another bear. Fuck's sake. I think I must have killed his missus. Oh, it's accurate on someone else. That's a bit of luck.
Months of your weak-wristed dulcet tones. Thanks, dude.
Tim, thank you very much. Cheers for the support, dude. Thank you. Fishmaster, thank you for the 6 months. Hope you're good. Cheers for coming in. Thank you very much. Snow, Sporadic, Original, New, DB6, Saint Nick, thank you very much too. Cheers for the support, guys. Thank you. Can Twitch or Nvidia do anything to upgrade my eyesight to actually see the 4K benefit? No. They ain't making time machines right now, dude. I love it when Spurs get a result, Shelley. Come on, you Spurs. I asked this earlier, I didn't see. Has anyone said anything about Bentancur yet? Has there been any news about it? Like I said earlier, and I didn't see a reply, but it looked like he might have broke his fucking neck or something. I hope he's alright. The way he fell, he looked like he'd kind of jolted his neck. His neck was to one side. He's recovering fine but doing tests. Honestly, I thought he might have broke his neck the way he looked. It looked really, really serious. I didn't actually see it live. I put the game on and then fell asleep. I missed the entirety of the first half, and to be honest, based on how the second half was, and I think the second half was meant to be better, I'm actually quite glad I fell asleep. I'm not particularly sweating it right now, if I'm honest, Shelley. I think we can turn that around in the second leg, but I am a little bit more annoyed about how... Not annoyed, but Liverpool are in a bit of a... The last two games have been pretty poor performances. They don't look very sharp. The United game and now the Spurs game, that's 2 games in a row, so I'm kind of... I think maybe a beating is probably a good thing, really. He posted that he's absolutely fine, so fuck knows. But the way he fell, he looked like he'd been shot, didn't he? It looked really serious. Arsenal will beat you, I think. Maybe. I don't think Arsenal look very sparkling right now, dude. You know, Arsenal don't look amazing either, and one of their most important players is injured for a bit of a while. You know, like if Liverpool were to lose Salah for a couple of months or something, then things could really turn. But I'm not counting chickens, but right now Liverpool are favourites for the league, and very much justifiably so. Doesn't mean they'll definitely win it though, but I think they're capable of doing okay. Focus on the league will cheer you on all the way. To be honest, Shelley, if we've won every league game between now and the next time we play you, I'm happy to take that deal. So the shot was up here near the helicopter, I think. I think there is a player up here. There is also a chance that the one that shot the bear could be behind. I ought to have a look. Bartlett, I'm not reading that question right. Can you have another go, but make it for someone that's brain's not working very well? How much donations to Alzheimer's Research UK to Ish Redline? Okay, I see what you're saying. So when I play with Redline, how much to the charity for me to kill him? I like that question.
Women will never know the suffering of man flu.
Oh shit, there he is. I really like that question. That's a good one. Not much, I think. Not much. 50 quid maybe. It's just gone to that tree. Did the dude stop or did he carry on? Oh, that sucks. That's really unlucky. If he didn't stop, I could be in a whole world of hurt when I get to this tree. He fucking in the other tree. I even checked the fucking tree. Why he was in the smaller tree? That's so unlucky. That's so unlucky. Fuck me dead. It was the right tree. I just didn't think he would stop in the small tree. You know, you'd think a player would stop in the bigger tree. So I checked the one that was the cover. You know, that's insanely unlucky. I'm sorry to say it, guys. I know it's a short stream, but I'm going to stop there as well. I said I'd make it a one live stream. I ain't got the energy for another one. I feel like fucking shit. I do sound better, but I feel much worse. So I'm going to stop and I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to fall asleep on the sofa. I think that's the way it's going to be. It's been a really crap week this week. I've not had much run in the game. I've only actually streamed 3 days and they've only been like 5 hours, and not even 3, which is pathetic, really. But shit happens, you know. Like, hopefully, I'm off tomorrow. I'm going to pick the missus up from the airport. I'll be off on Saturday, and then I'll be through it, and I can just stream a proper week next week from Sunday. So I'll be back Sunday. I ain't got it, you know. Like, I felt okay when I started the stream, but I feel rough as fuck. I finished trying to edit a video. That might be out in time for Saturday with any luck. So hopefully there might be a video on Saturday. We'll see. He only started late because I was ill as fuck and I hadn't messaged him about videos. So he only started making it yesterday. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, not really any footage from today, I think. I'm sorry, guys. Very short day, but I ain't got it in me. I feel fucking rough. I'd rather not have died there, though, because that was really annoying. But how frustrating is that? The guy didn't even know I was there till I appeared in the tree. I nearly threw a grenade at those trees as well, but if he was further down the hill, it would have just given it away, you know. But there we go. It happens. That is one of the things that happens when you're trying to follow a player. It can happen if they stop and you don't realise, you're fucked. Right, McMeth, thank you very much for the 7 months. Dangerous, thank you. Cup, thanks a lot for the support. I'm going to go and watch more of that SAS show, SAS Rogue Heroes thing. It's really good. It's on the BBC if you get the chance. I think it's pretty good. I'll be back again on Sunday, hopefully feeling a lot better than today. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one. Love you. Bye.